What's up, guys? It is your favorite American, Scotty, back again with another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm trying something new. That's why I'm all the way over here in the corner, because I'm going to try to do a reaction video. So forgive me if it's a little rough, but we're all on this journey together. But today I'm going to be reacting to a video that is about it's an Australian guy that goes to America and goes to New York, and he interviews Americans about Australia. So we'll see how that goes.
So you're American.
I'm American, yes.
Can you guess what country I'm from?
I would say you're from England somewhere.
Scotland?
It's other side of the world.
Could be Great Britain, could be Australia, could be New Zealand.
It's one of those three.
Either New Zealand or Australia, but...
What if I say, g'day mate?
That's fairly true. I will say most Americans, including me, can't. I feel like now it's better because I've been here long enough, but I would say most Americans can't tell the difference between Australian accent or like English or New Zealander. It all kind of sounds the same to us. I don't know if it's reversed. Like, I don't know if Australians think that all American. Like, I would say like if an Australian heard somebody speak from Boston and then they heard somebody speak from California, they would describe both of those accents as American. So I guess it's similar. But then once you say something like "good day" or you guys are gonna hate me for this, shrimps on the Barbie, then we're gonna know. Then we're gonna know. But yeah.
How you going?
That sounds like Australian.
That's it.
You Australian?
Yeah, you got it.
New Zealand.
Australia.
I have to say, these people are wonderful. I love these people, especially him. I can't tell if he's wearing a wig or not.
You guys got it. Australia. Yeah.
Nailed it!
Can you guys tell me, what do you think of Australia?
I mean, the first thing that popped into mind, honestly, is like y'all like to drink kangaroos and stores close like really early.
Yes, I would say that all of those things are true. When I think of like my perspective of Australia before even coming here like 10 years ago for the first time, an Outback Steakhouse commercial. Again, please forgive me. Don't unsubscribe. Don't deport me. But yeah, that was kind of what I thought about. It was like kangaroos, utes, the Outback, like orange. I thought all of Australia was orange. And then shrimps on the Barbie again. Sorry.
I don't really know that much about Australia, to tell you the truth. Yeah. I know it's hot and they got a lot of crocodiles.
I hear it's great. Surfing, Tasmanian devil, kangaroo.
Tim Tams?
Tim Tam Slam.
Those are all things in Australia, yes?
Chocolate ones, don't even consider any of the other ones, right?
Really? Mint chocolate?
Yeah, mint chocolate, it's where it's at.
I haven't had those.
What part of...
I'm not a Tim Tam connoisseur. If you guys have seen my video of me where I ate Tim Tams, I screwed that up. I didn't do a Tim Tam Slam. But from what I understand, original or double coat are the best. I've heard mixed reviews on mint, so I don't know if mint is the best. I could be wrong though. Let me know in the comments.
Australia are you from?
Yeah, wow. I eat Tim Tams for breakfast.
It's a place I've always wanted to visit. Actually, New Zealand rather than Australia.
Oh, really?
The wrong way, but...
When I think of Australia, I actually think more of like New Zealand and think of like the Lord of the Rings and yeah, like beautiful landscapes and kangaroos and...
I've had almost that exact conversation with other Americans about like, I feel like Americans get New Zealand and Australia mixed. Like again, forgive me, in my head, I think of Australia and New Zealand as basically the same thing. So I think a lot of Americans go, oh, I want to go visit Australia, but they really are thinking of New Zealand. Obviously, New Zealand's a very pretty country. And yeah, the Lord of the Rings thing, like all of that's pretty accurate. And also the thing of, I've always wanted to go, but I've never been. That is something that almost every American I've talked to about Australia, they would say that. Another one is spiders. That might come up later in this video, but a lot of Americans say like, oh, I'd love to go, but I'm terrified of spiders. And they think that there's spiders like crawling out of the walls here, so. But, yeah, anyways.
Danger and all that kind of stuff, so.
Well, I have no knowledge of Australia at all. Actually, Australia, from what I've can understand, seems to be more forward thinking than we are in many ways. Didn't you have like a gay prime minister or something like that?
What are the worst things about the country? Do you know anything bad about it? Dangerous animals?
Australia?
They
Yeah.
hate our shows.
What do you mean?
We were performing on a cruise ship for 7 months, and whenever we got the Australians there, we got like no applause
Didn't love our
ever.
work.
Just the
It might be the wig.
convenience factor. Like living in New York, it's a 24-hour city, and I know the population is a lot more sparse. Like, so I feel like if I lived in Australia, I would be annoyed that like I can't wake up at 2 in the morning and go get a chopped cheese or something.
No, I haven't heard nothing bad. Nothing generated like that.
I can't think of any.
Can't really think of anything bad about Australia, oddly enough.
Not that I've heard of. Not that I know of.
That's good to hear.
I don't know. I really don't know.
So we don't have a bad reputation.
No, no.
Would you ever?
That's also very accurate. Most Americans really love Australia, even if they don't know anything about it. Somebody, I was a comedian. I was looking for this video. I found another video of a comedian talking about how much Americans love Australia, and he said it's because it's the farthest country you can travel to where there's still white people. So yeah, I don't know if that's true, but yeah, Americans love Australia. They like. Even Australians I've talked to said that when they go to the U.S. they feel like rock stars because people are like, "Oh my God, are you Australian?" all that stuff. So yeah, Australia has a really good reputation, I would say, internationally and especially in America. America loves Australians. Our cultures are very similar, and in some ways, like Australia exemplifies the better parts of America. So.
Go to Australia? Do you want to go?
Yeah, I thought about going as like a student, but it was just too expensive for me to get over there. So I would really love to go someday.
I've not been. My son has been. He's had a good time. No, I never thought of going to Australia.
I have not been. I would like to go, though. Yeah, I've missed a couple opportunities to get out there.
Yeah, I'd love to go. My best friend studied abroad there, and he had great things to say.
Melbourne, awesome. Love Melbourne.
Yeah, this guy again. What I was gonna say that's just a very common thing. Like people all say it's on their bucket list. They want to go. Most people haven't. A lot of it's just the barrier to entry. It is a really, really far flight to get here. I mean, it's 14 and a half hours from LA, and you're looking at like 20 plus hours from New York. So I think if you go from New York, you might actually go the other way around the world. I'm not sure, but. Yeah, it's a really far flight, and it's expensive. You're looking at $1,000 to $1,500 round trip to get here. So I think that kind of keeps people away.
Melbourne. So you've been to Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like? Would you go again?
Yeah, I loved it. I would totally go again.
I would like very much to go to Australia in some point. Many of my people, friends, did visit Australia.
No, I've never been to Australia. I can't say that I would never go there because it's endless possibilities.
I love that guy. That guy is probably my favorite guy in this entire video. He is as New York as they come. That guy's probably never left the 5 boroughs, but I love him. His accent, everything. He's fantastic.
Okay, 2 more questions if you have a second.
All right. You forgot the questions. You had to look them up.
I just wrote them. Have you ever met any Australians, and what were they like?
Just you.
1 or 2. Very outdoorsy. I think just with the fact that you have the outback and that kind of natural experience there, most of them are into like hiking and kind of backpacking, that type of stuff.
I don't know a lot. I've just met a lot of really nice.
That is also very true. I would say the vast majority of Australians are very outdoorsy people, especially up here in Queensland. It feels like 70% of the cars on the road have 4-wheel drive, and there's some version of a ute or something that you can take into the outback or into the bush. I feel like a lot of people here exercise. A lot of people here go hiking. I think because Australia is such a beautiful country with such amazing landscapes, and America is too, but it's so accessible here that I think because of that, a lot more people are very outdoorsy.
Nice Australian people in the States, you being one of them. I don't know. I just feel like most of the people, one of the pastors of a church that I went to is from Australia, and I feel like they're always very upbeat and fun.
I've served a lot of them in restaurants before. That's, They prefer flat whites, I know that.
Yeah, I've met a couple. Actually, we work together, and one of our colleagues' boyfriend is Australian. He's a great guy. Yeah. But yeah, I find that in general, like, they've been friendly. I mean, I haven't met a lot of Australians, but
I never met anybody from Australia that I didn't like. So this is kind of, and people I met and spend more time, and people that I met casually, like you. Yeah. So I think Australians are pretty nice people.
I would absolutely agree with that. Obviously, there's a-holes everywhere. That's just part of life. But overall, Australians are very, very nice. And I think Australians have a pretty similar perspective of Americans here. And they might not, from what I've gathered, Australians don't, for the most part, everybody's different, don't like America or like the negative aspects of America, but they like Americans. And as long as we're, not the stereotypical, like, loud, obnoxious American. I was looking on Reddit before I came here, do Australians hate Americans? And the biggest response I got was basically that, we don't like America, but we like you guys. So I think it goes vice versa. But I think Americans also love Australia. We love the country and the people.
I was traveling in October in Italy and met other tourists that were Australian. They were really nice.
Nice people?
Nice, very friendly. Yeah.
Good. They haven't disgraced the country's name.
There's a lot of them are awesome, but I was really surprised. I thought they were all.
Is it a wig? Is it a wig? Please, but tell me in the comments. Is that a wig?
Super progressive, but there was a lot of in the country, very similar to my country. Yeah. In the human rights and all of that.
Strong opinions.
Yeah, strong opinions. Yeah. And they didn't love foreigners, where the places the small towns I went to.
It's either
That's an interesting point. I think that Australia, just like anywhere, people have, I think because of the housing crisis, some people have an issue with immigration. I'm an immigrant, so it's different. It's interesting being an American, being on the, usually Americans talk about immigrants because a lot of people immigrate to America, and it is a very humbling experience to be the reverse and be the immigrant in a country that's not my own, so.
A young person who probably goes to the beach and surfs, or an old 40s to 50s overweight who has beer at 8 a.m.
Can you attempt an Australian accent?
Oh my gosh. G'day, mate.
That was pretty good.
All right, mate, I can do that. It's not too difficult.
Good day, mate. How you doing?
Good day, mate.
Hey, mate, how you going?
I have to try. Oh, mate, how you going there? We're going down to the spot. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Let me redo that. Oh, mate, how you going? Me and the mates are going to throw an esky in the ute and head down to the beach. Got to throw on the togs and chop it up and, chin wag with some spunks, eh? Hey, if you guys want to start sending the wards, I'll put the P.O. box down. I know a lot of slang, all right? I've literally studied Australian slang, so I hope you guys don't roast me in the comments for that.
That's all right. I mean, you might fit in.
Here, look at this, and here, look at that.
Can we attempt an Australian accent?
I don't know.
Hi, mate. No, I can't.
I have to say, that is something that I notice, is the no. Australians, you guys, I love you guys. You guys do say no, like nar. And sometimes in public, I hear it and it makes me giggle. I hear nar, and
Mate, that's cracking. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I haven't heard any cracking in Australia, but
isn't cracking a thing?
I don't know if I can really do one right now, as this is kind of doing it.
It's not too bad. You guys go on.
Sometimes I try to do one myself, but I'm not as, I don't know. I need to practice more.
That's all right. Do you have one?
Sure, I mean, I grew up in Australia, so I'm really a natural at the accent.
What message do you have for any Australians? Should they come to New York? Is this a good place?
Yeah, they can take my place.
Come visit us. It's a wonderful country. There are a lot of wonderful, warm people. I think New York City has a sometimes has a bad impression, but I think overall the people are very also warm and nice and friendly and helpful, and there's wonderful things to see here. So I would encourage them to come visit.
Great answer.
I would agree. I would agree that if you're an Australian and you've never been to America, I think you should go. I think you should go visit. You know, go to the big places like New York. Maybe go to Disneyland. Go to especially our national parks. I think a lot of Australians would love our national parks. We have such beautiful national parks in America. I think what you will find is that most Americans are very welcoming and nice and warm, and just like anywhere, there's bad apples everywhere, you know. But like I said, I feel like Australians especially are kind of treated like rock stars in America. All right, and that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a little different than what I normally would do. I kind of want to continue doing these things in the future. I think that, I don't know, I hope it does well. I guess you guys will let me know. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. I'm happy to do it. I probably will do more of it no matter what, because it's my channel and I'm going to do what I want unless nobody watches, and then I'll probably stop doing it. Yeah, I brought out the Santa shirt for you guys. I hope you guys like it. It is Christmas time. Technically, I don't know, because in America, Christmas time starts after Thanksgiving, but there's no Thanksgiving here, so there's no clear line. Anyways, but thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one.